Hi everyone, we'll just give it a minute or so to see if anyone else would like to join the live stream. Right, I think we'll make a start. So hi everyone, I'm Danielle. I'm an apprentice radiotherapy engineer, which means that I help fix faults and service machines used for radiotherapy, but I'm also a guide leader. And today I'm going to show you how to make balloon hovercrafts. So you might have seen pictures of hovercrafts online or in books, or maybe even been on one if you've been lucky. But hovercrafts, some are made to travel over water and others travel over ground. But the idea is of overcoming forces. Gravity acts on everything around us, pulling it to the floor. If I lift up this flower, gravity causes it to drop. To lift something up, we have to overcome gravity. When I lift up the flower, my body uses a force to lift it up that is greater than gravity, causing it to lift. But when I let go, there's no longer an upward force and it drops to the ground. So to lift our hovercraft, we want to produce a lifting force that is just enough that it hovers over the ground, but we don't want it shooting off into space. So this is done by forcing air down and underneath the hovercraft. The air has nowhere to go when the hovercraft's on the table, so it pushes the hovercraft upwards. This then means that the air can escape from underneath, but air keeps on being forced down and the hovercraft continues to hover. This means that then we can direct it over the surface and it will continue to fly, and we can direct it and use it as a mode of travel. But we're going to have our own go at making our own hovercrafts and see how they work. So to make hovercrafts, you'll need a CD, you'll need a shampoo or conditioner bottle top. Should be the sort that pushes up to give a small opening and then clip back down again. You'll need a balloon, you'll need some scissors, and you'll need some sellotape. So to start, I'm going to tape the bottle top over the center of my CD. I'm going to use some tape and just tape around the edge. I'm using small bits of tape so that I can just tape it on and then overlap. You want to make sure that your tape overlaps so that you've got a tight enough seal, because we don't want any air to escape upwards, as that would stop our hovercraft from hovering, which is what we want it to do. So I'm just going to continue overlapping the tape and pushing it down, making a really good seal around it. So once I've taped on my lid and it looks something like this, I'm just going to give it one more push down on the sellotape to make sure that the seal is really tight. And there we go. And the next bit is to blow up your balloon. You might need some big breaths for this part. Now, you just want to pinch your balloon. We're not going to tie a knot in it because we want the air to be able to escape. The next part is I'm just going to make sure that my bottle top's closed, and then I'm going to stretch the end of my balloon over my bottle top. The easiest way to do this can be to hold the end of your balloon in your thumb and finger and use the other fingers to get into the neck of the balloon and stretch it over the bottle top. It should then look something like this. And we've now made our hovercraft, so we're ready to test it. To test it, you want to put it on a smooth surface and clear everything out of the way so it's got space to move. Then, carefully through your balloon, push down on the bottle top so that it opens and your hovercraft should start to move over the surface. You can tap on it so that it can change direction and it should hover about. So once we've opened the lid, the air from the balloon is forced outwards because the balloon wants to return to its original shape. This forces the air out of the shampoo bottle lid and under the CD, causing it to hover, like we said before. That then means that your balloon can hover over the surface. Now you could try making another and racing them and seeing which goes faster, or see what happens when you blow up the balloon by different amounts. I've hoped that you've enjoyed making a balloon hovercraft today. Thanks for joining.